The tech industry is moving fast. Tools like AI are dropping the barrier to learn coding and systems architecture. But corporate HR filters have become stricter, scanning resumes for precise combinations of experience and credentials. You are facing a rigid choice. You can take on thousands of dollars in college debt, you can hoard expensive technical certifications, or you can try to blindly apply to jobs with zero experience. The market presents a paradox. Passing a certification exam gets you past the automated HR software, but hiring managers want to see practical, real-world experience before they offer you a salary. This diagram illustrates how to filter out the industry noise. It takes all the popular certifications and acronyms out there and funnels them down to a single, highly efficient starting point, Phase 0, or the help desk bypass. Looking at the bottom of the funnel, this means you stop studying and start applying for entry-level help desk roles right now, before you acquire any technical skills. These entry-level roles often ask for a year of technical experience on paper, but hiring managers are actually looking for excellent customer service skills. If you have worked at a fast food restaurant or fixed a printer at a coffee shop, you have the required input for the job. Executing this requires enduring rejection. You will fail interviews and you will have to accept unglamorous support tickets to get your foot in the door. By securing a low-level position immediately, instead of spending months studying in isolation, you earn a paycheck and build a real-world tech resume long before your peers even finish reading their textbooks. Once you have a job and a steady paycheck, you have to acquire the baseline knowledge required to move out of the entry-level tier. The industry standard checkbox for this is the CompTIA A+ certification. It acts as a comprehensive buffet, exposing you to enterprise networking, physical hardware, and operating systems. But theoretical study is incomplete on its own. You have to pair your exam preparation with a physical or virtual home lab. This phase requires an input of roughly $500 for the 2 A+ exams, plus 2 to 3 full months of consistent study, alongside whatever time you spend deploying software on your home network. This flowchart synthesizes these efforts. The top track represents theoretical A+ study, the bottom represents building a home lab. They merge into resume proof. Running both simultaneously gives you the leverage to bypass the 1-year experience requirement HR uses to gatekeep better roles. During this entire process, you must run Python and Linux practice in the background. Dedicating just 30 to 60 minutes a week to these languages builds a low-intensity, continuous habit that will pay off later. Memorizing multiple choice questions for an exam will not make you competitive. Building visible, practical projects in your own home is exactly what protects your resume from the automated HR rejection pile. After mastering those foundations, universal advice stops applying. From here, you have to customize your roadmap to fit your specific career target. The mandatory bridge between basic IT support and advanced fields like cybersecurity is network architecture. You have to know how data moves. This decision tree shows 2 paths for networking. Fork up to the Cisco CCNA. Rigorous and Cisco proprietary, but the gold standard for enterprise engineers. Fork down to the Vendor-Neutral Network Plus, requiring less time and money to gain baseline routing knowledge. Expert consensus on these 2 paths diverges sharply based on your end goal. Professional hackers explicitly advise against taking the CCNA for offensive security, noting that you simply do not need to architect complex local area networks to fully understand how to exploit them. Committing to the most difficult, prestigious certification drains your time and capital. If your specific career destination does not demand granular architectural knowledge, skip it. That brings us to the most resource-heavy, time-consuming option available in the current landscape, the traditional 4-year university degree. Standard IT programs share a critical flaw. They frequently graduate students who understand the theory of computing, but still lack the specific industry-standard certifications that employers actually demand on day one. Optimized university models correct this. They legally embed certifications like the A+ and CCNA directly into the curriculum, requiring you to pass the actual industry exams to earn your course credits. Pursuing a degree demands an extreme financial and temporal trade-off compared to the aggressive self-taught route. It costs tens of thousands of dollars and takes years to complete. The primary advantage of that investment is a permanent speed boost later in your career. The degree satisfies legacy HR requirements, preventing you from hitting a corporate mobility ceiling when you apply for management roles. A college degree is a high-cost tool designed for long-term corporate scaling. It is not a strict prerequisite for breaking into the industry and getting your first technical job. To build a successful career strategy, we have mapped out this comparison matrix. It aligns your financial resources and specific career endpoints into 3 distinct rows: the bootstrapper, the cyber specialist, and the corporate climber. Look at the top row. The bootstrapper skips college entirely, executes the Phase 0 help desk bypass immediately, targets the A+ certification, and builds home labs to secure a paycheck as fast as possible. In the middle row, the cyber specialist secures the A+ and Security+, but intentionally skips the heavy CCNA in favor of the lighter Network+. This accelerates their transition toward offensive hacking credentials like the OSCP. On the bottom row, the corporate climber leverages their available capital to bypass piecemeal self-study entirely. They enroll in a bundled degree program to construct a bulletproof long-term resume from the start. Regardless of which row you select, the foundational elements remain non-negotiable. Understanding basic computing, writing Python scripts, and navigating a Linux terminal are required skills across the board. Do not let the vast menu of certification paths paralyze you into inaction. Overanalyzing your roadmap yields zero professional momentum. In an era characterized by rapidly shifting technology and stubborn hiring filters, success belongs to candidates who stop hoarding theoretical credentials, build tangible proof of their abilities,